Okay, before this video begins, there's something that I need to mention. For some dumb reason, the game audio is somewhat out of sync with the visual gameplay. The commentary, on the other hand, is synced with the visuals just fine, though. I tried manually syncing the gameplay audio with the visuals, but the video really just did not want to cooperate with me at all today. And because I don't have the patience nor the time to re-record this episode, you guys are just gonna have to live with this for one video. I don't know how or why this happened, but luckily this is the only episode where this did happen, so don't let it turn you away from this Let's Play. Now that I've gotten that out of my system, on with the video.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber. Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way. Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
And now that all that talking is out of the way, hey everybody, this is the Last Living GameCube. Welcome to my new Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. I've been wanting to Let's Play this game for a very, very long time. And I'm very glad I finally got to do this, especially considering it's been an hour after I woke up. Well, this Let's Play is not really going to be like any of my other Let's Plays. Like, for example, right off the bat, this game is a black sheep of the Zelda series. For example, as you can see, as you can hear rather, voice-acted cutscenes. And I gotta change the invert horizontal camera. I gotta invert my horizontal camera. I cannot do this without an inverted horizontal camera. There we go. There we go. Finally getting used to the controls again. Okay, anyways, here you have Hylian shrooms. This is the introduction of food. Food can heal you in this game. There aren't any hearts that appear out on the battlefield like there are in other Zelda games. And, hold on if I can find one. Oh, there we go. We have a tree branch. This is a freaking weapon. Just like it is in Twilight Princess, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it's Twilight Princess. Anyways, your weapons can break in this game. Another thing that makes this different than Zelda games. But most importantly, what makes this different from other Zelda games, you have a jump button in this game. Even though it's not entirely accurate, it will be helpful later in the game. Anyways, I should not have destroyed those two twigs, because there are actually going to be some points in the game. A little bit where you're actually going to need a few twigs. And right. Well, also you can also tell what time it is in the game, but well, I didn't mean to go into first-person view. You can press the right control stick to go into first-person view. Pressing the left control stick allows you to crouch. Pressing X allows you to jump. B is your run button. A is, I don't know what that is yet, but Y is your weapon. And I believe L I believe is your shield. No, ZL is your shield. I don't know what the regular L button is. ZL just allows you to, is basically the L target. ZR, I'll go over what that is in a bit. Okay, I think I might have to get used to freaking those controls. Anyways, like I said, this Let's Play is going to be different from my other Let's Plays. Like, each video of this Let's Play is probably going to be at least an hour long, so... Getting interrupted here?
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Yeah. We could do that right now. Actually, she's telling us to bring up the Sheikah slate. You can do that by pressing minus. That area is where we're supposed to go, but we're not going to do that for quite a while. We have a lot of stuff that we need to do first before doing that. Well, technically you don't need to do this, but I recommend that you do this anyway, considering what you're going to be getting in this game. Yeah, you collect food. You can also climb trees and cut them down in this game, which is something that you couldn't do in a 3D Zelda game. You can only do that in a 2D Zelda game, not 3D. So... Anyways, yeah. Unlike in Skyward Sword, where you can climb like in certain spots, in this game you can climb pretty much anywhere. So yeah, that's another thing that Nintendo was able to improve upon. I believe if you go up here, there's a rusted sword. No, wrong hill. Okay, I believe it's over here. Yeah, there's. Excuse me. You know what? Not yet. We're gonna take this guy's apple. Baked apple.
I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go around taking whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple on an open flame makes for a succulent treat. It is a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story.
Even though he tells you his life story a little bit later.
I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this?
Where are we, anyway?
Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. Let's answer your question with another question. Want to see me drink this guy? I couldn't resist. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it sat abandoned in a state of decay. That, believe it or not, is actually the Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time. Yeah, this game has references to every past Zelda game in the entire franchise. Yeah, that's basically the intention that Nintendo wanted to make. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. Anyways, we're going to take this torch here. Well then, please help yourself to that torch here, and how may I ask are you planning to use it? Now, you can use this as a weapon, you can use this as a fire. I'm just going to use it to set things on fire. That is rather unnerving. Please be cautious with that around. Any dry grass might catch fire. That could actually be helpful to you after you get a certain night of the game. Lock on. Yeah, it's already telling us how to L target. Yeah, L targeting is actually your best friend in this game. It's like usually your best friend in a lot of other Zelda games. It's even more so in this game considering how many enemies are going to be ganging up on you and how difficult this game is on the first playthrough. Trust me, I got like so many game overs on my first playthrough, it's not even funny. Now, I wouldn't compare this exactly to the difficulty I've seen from Dark Souls, but this game is very similar to Skyrim, only a lot better design, and the weapons are breakable in this game. And we have our first Korok.
Huh? You're not Hestu, but you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return these to him.
Korok Seed. This is one of 900 Korok Seeds in the entire game. Now, we're not going to be getting every single one because that'll be incredibly repetitive, despite it being required for 100%. If I can get... Actually, I better get on this edge before I run out of stamina. If you run out of stamina here, you drown. See if I can get these fish beforehand. Hyrule Bass. Excellent. Oh, come on. Yeah, these fish are pretty evasive. At first, at the very least. Yeah, like I said, we're only going to be getting half of the Korok Seeds, and you'll see why a little bit later in the game, but I can't spoil it right now. There's so many spoilers that I can give off right now, but I don't want to. Mainly because I just want you guys to enjoy this game for yourselves. Even though I know Raptor Specs could not get past the first part of the game. Well, actually, technically he only went past this part of the game, but still. Haven't seen Raptor Specs in a while. And again, I've been busy with college, so yeah. Anyways, on the top of this hill you have here, you get a rusty broadsword. Now, you don't want to use this just yet. And there's a spot right over there we can't do anything about until a little bit later. But you'll be able to do something about that pretty soon enough. How many fish do I have? You can bring up the menu with plus, and you can use the left control stick to scroll over one unit. Right control stick to scroll through everything. An entire category, I mean. Okay, this is your weapons. This is your clothing. This is the food you have. This is the cooked food. Well, technically this is the materials, because you get stuff other than food here. So I believe I have enough fish to count up for what I need. Anyways, yeah, I'll go over what other food you can get later in the game. Anyways, over here we have... what? Could have sworn there'd be an enemy here. Oh well. Anyways, I'm gonna be getting more apples. You can never have enough apples in the game. Hell, you can never have enough food in the game. Okay, so... there we go. Jumped over there and got one apple. Oh, right. Oh, hey, first rupee. Normally, technically, you're not supposed to get your first rupee until for quite a while, but I'm glad I actually got it right now because There's actually a certain weapon I've gotten in my first 3 players of the Wii U version before getting my first rupee. And I'm grabbing your tree branch to kill you. I throw my sword to you. I can't believe I just said that. I haven't made that reference in a long time. In a long time, I mean since I broke up with my first girlfriend. Yeah. Who, believe it or not, was the Invadozim's first replacement in Smash Brothers. I found a second replacement. For some reason, he won't talk to me, and I don't know why. Anyways, oh, there's another enemy there. That's a Choo Choo. You can get Choo Jelly out of him, but unlike in Wind Waker, Choo Jelly is not really used in potions. Potions in this game are actually made from other materials. I can't believe I took damage from that. What the heck? You know what? Eat the apple. And we're going to be going up here for now. Okay, if you're really not sure about this game, I recommend you stay for like the first 4 episodes or so. Because this area, called the Great Plateau, this area is the only required area in the entire game. After completing the Great Plateau, the whole game is completely open world. You can do anything in whatever order you want. You can even do the final battle right off the bat after completing the Great Plateau. But we're not going to be able to get into how you complete it for quite some time. So, right now, we're just going to want to go up to the Temple of Time, right over there. Yeah, it's literally the same Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time. Yay! Got a better weapon. Anyways, we're not going to use that yet. I want to get rid of this last tree branch. Bam! He's dead. Ooh, Boko Fang. Monster parts you can get for mixing certain potions, but I'm not going to get into that until we get an ingredient. You know what? I'm going to use this right now to see if we can get an ingredient. You can charge up the spin attack. You can charge up the spin attack like you can in Wind Waker. Oh, so you can just mix it around like this. Yeah, I've been spinning the left control stick around to see if you can mix it around. See if you can do the spin attack like that. Oh, Hightail Lizard. This is the first instance of ingredients that you get in this game. That Hightail Lizard will help your speed increase when you cook it with monster parts. There's another creature I'm trying to get from this grass, but I'm not able to find yet. I want to get like at least 4 of those before going on. Oh, another Hightail Lizard. Oh, there it is. Restless Cricket. This is a stamina recovery item. If you cook 4 of them, it'll recover an entire stamina wheel. You want to walk up to these things. If you run up to these things, they're guaranteed to fly away. So yeah, you just tap the control stick lightly to hold the control stick down lightly to sneak around. That increases your stealth greatly. And it's basically like a fox walk. It's like a foxtrot. It was basically getting close enough to, in real life, it's getting close enough to an animal due to the fact that they can't hear you move. Yeah, I've actually tried that myself once, and it was pretty incredible. I got like 20 feet away from a deer without it running away until I screwed it up at the end. Yeah. Well, I think it's called a fox walk, I believe. I don't. Oh yeah, this game auto saves, by the way. But as you can see in the corner. Oh, I did not mean to use it against the tree. You know what? I think it's the best time to show this off. Ah, damn it! I didn't mean to break it. Oh, then again, why didn't I use the woodcutter's axe? Anyways. You get bundles of wood here. You want to have at least 110 bundles of wood until a certain point of the game. We're actually going to be collecting, though. I'm going to be collecting most of those off screen, but I'm going to collect some of them right now. Some trees will give you multiple bundles of wood, but I'm going to show off one of those. Oh, acorn. Acorns, yeah, you're going to need at least 45 of those much later in the game, so yeah, you can use. Yeah, acorns are edible in this game. What's up with that?
As you can see, you can do a spinning attack with the two-handed weapon, and I'd rather not do that with the axe that I have in my possession right now. I'd much rather do that with some better weapons later in the game, like the claymores. And yay, I just spoiled what some of the better weapons are. Going over here, I don't think there's anything over here. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking this game at a very slow pace, unlike a lot of other people who've already let's played this game. I'd rather take this at a very slow pace because this game is incredibly hard, and if I'm gonna be doing well enough in this game, I have to make sure I get as few game overs as possible. Die! That was very good timing with the Bokoblin actually dying. Yeah, those are Bokoblins, the Goombas of this game. Alright. Hey! Actually, I completely forgot there was a choo-choo in there. I always call them chew jellies, but whatever. And Hylian trousers. First instance of a better item in this game. We're gonna be wearing those. I wanted to give the well-worn trousers a little screen time, but not too much. Nah. No. I'm gonna put this back up. Going up here, we have a lot more stuff that we can find around here. Anyways, you can get inside of these machines. These machines are called Guardians. You're going to be coming to a point where they'll be alive a little bit later in the game. Which, I can't believe I just spoiled that, but oh well. If you check inside of the dead ones, you can get, like, ancient parts, like ancient machine parts, like an ancient screw, right? You get right there. You get an ancient screw, ancient shaft, ancient gears, ancient springs, and ancient cores. The ancient cores are my favorite because they come in two varieties. A regular ancient core and a giant ancient core, which are incredibly rare. And you... die. I love this song, by the way. I'm gonna be quiet so you can hear it. Ancient shaft. This song fits very well with the peaceful atmosphere of this abandoned building. Search that ancient screw. Anyways, there are going to be a few other guardians that we can get parts from, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Because there are some guardians you'll be able to move with a certain power. It's here. Surprise. Nothing. Yeah, you can break pot. Ooh, arrows. You can never have too many arrows in this game. Like, I've been able to get like 300 arrows later in the game, and you're gonna need that many for the rest of the game. Trust me. Anyways, yeah, you get a... Actually, in that chest right that's in there is... Yeah, what's in that chest is a bow, but we're not gonna be getting that until after we destroy all this... Friggin' throw it! Damn. I'm pressing the wrong button to throw. I'm pressing A to throw and not R to throw. Can you actually... Oh no, you can't climb that window, okay. Why would you be able to climb a window, jeez. And here is a traveler's bow. This is the weakest type of bow. Anyways, yeah, he tells you what you have to do. Just use ZR to equip a bow, B to prevent yourself from firing. If you let go of ZR, you end up firing, and I do not want to do that just yet. Anyways, right here we have a Hylia statue. And we're actually going to be going down here. And there's a ladder right here. You're going to want to get this as soon as possible. A lot of people will recommend that you go up here like a little bit later, but I recommend you start going up here right now because there's an item in the chest, that's over on that area over there that has a really good bow in it. And a lot of people recommend you don't wait until after the Great Plateau to get this bow, but I recommend you get this bow now and get it out of the way because it'll make things a lot easier for you a little bit later. And it'll also conserve arrows with how much damage it does. And here you get a soldier's bow.
Yeah, I recommend you get this now because the damage that you have can instant kill any animals that you find nearby. Well, like any large animals, to be more specific. He's going over here. You have limited stamina. Your climbing is based off the stamina. Yeah, the reason why I'm going up top of here is that there's a Korok up here that we're gonna need to get in a little bit. I'm actually gonna be getting all Korok seeds in the Great Plateau, and there are 17 up here, one of which we've already gotten. And climb all the way up here. You get to recover your stamina. Examine these. Whee! Korok seed. And it auto-saves every time you get a Korok seed. So I guess that is a blessing in and of itself. Ah, good. I don't have to worry about that. I do have to worry about falling down here. Okay, good. Thank God. I thought it was going to take a lot more damage than that. But oh well. I'm going to eat 2 apples. Actually, no, I'll eat 2 Hylian shrooms. You're not really going to be using those for much of anything. So, friggin'... I'm still not used to wars. I'm used to the non-inverted cameras in Skyrim. I've probably been playing Skyrim way too much. Well, then again, I took a 3-month hiatus from Skyrim just to finish my schoolwork. Link is a fireman. No. Okay, that was a terrible joke. I could not picture Link being a fireman at all. I can't even picture him being a federal agent. Oh well. I've been watching too much NCIS. Whatever. Okay, now that we have this bow, we're gonna be... Actually, we're gonna keep the Traveler's Bow equipped for now. Sorry about the random cut, I just went to the bathroom. I could not hold it in anymore. Oh well. You know, we're in the bathroom. I haven't made that joke in a long time. Well, at least on camera. Even though it's not a camera, it's a capture card. Actually, believe it or not, I'm actually recording this on a brand new capture card. It's an Elgato HD60. The capture card I used for my Wii games was a Black Magic one, but that one for some reason was not compatible with HDMI, even though it clearly had HDMI outlets in it. It just wouldn't work on my computer for some reason. Well, this one worked on my computer. This one fits on my computer better than my Black Magic one. The Black Magic one was a pain in the ass to set up, and this one was like almost no setting up at all. I don't know why I decided to jump down there. I'm glad I didn't take any damage. Ooh, gear. I like the ancient gear. I like how the gears look the best. Anyways, there was a time when I get an ancient core from this area, and despite the fact that you really shouldn't be getting an ancient core this early in the game, I'm gonna break this open. Oh, I don't know why. It's actually been months since I played this game. Oh, good. Whew, thank God. I was actually able to get the Restless Cricket. Nice. You know what? No. I'm gonna cut this down. Apple. Apple. I don't know why I said it with a Japanese accent. Apple. Ooh, Hyrule Herb. Nice. Wait, there was... I didn't know there was a Hyrule Herb there. Oh, well. Again, it's been a long time since I played this game. Actually, the last time I played this game was probably, like, January. So, yeah, I haven't played this game in months. 2 Bokoblins over there. Normally, I don't kill those guys, but because I need extra weapons... Ooh, nice! They died automatically. Normally, they don't die so quickly. I'm taking both of their Boko clubs because you can never have too many weapons. Well, technically, you can't have. Actually, yeah, you can't have too many weapons. What the hell am I saying? That over there is where we're supposed to go, but we're not going to go there just yet. There's something else that we're going to want to or something else that we're going to want to do first. Let me check my recording window. Ah, 33 minutes, okay. This shouldn't be too bad. Ooh, arrows. Yeah, you're gonna want to get all the arrows you can find here, and I'm going to equip one of the Boko clubs before collecting those arrows! Oh. And you get 2 Boko bows right off the bat, but I personally don't like using them. But I'm gonna collect them anyway, just to get some space in my inventory. Anyways, that guy over there has a shield and a traveler's sword. You're gonna want to get that. Even though I do not recommend using your strongest weapons right off the bat, I recommend using your weakest weapons first, because the strongest weapons do not have much more durability than the weaker ones do. Even though it has a lot of durability, it's not that much compared to what you're going to be getting much later in the game. Ooh, excellent. How many arrows do I have? 24. Okay, nice. I was trying to run with R. I'm so used to Skyrim now. Well, then again, I finished my playthrough of Skyrim last week. Not entirely last week. It was like a few. It was like a few days ago, I guess. Anyways. Die! Boko shield and, excuse me, traveler's sword. Yeah, you use your shield with this. I honestly don't know what the... Oh, wait. I remember what the L button is used for, but it's not for something that we're going to be getting until, like, probably in the next video. Yeah, I'm using a Boko club. I do not want to use that traveler's sword right off the bat. I want to use that traveler's sword for cutting down grass and getting more restless crickets. You're going to need to get a lot of restless crickets. Oh, I have 4 already. Huh, nice. It's one less thing that I have to do. What's over here? Oh, nothing yet. Keyword yet. You're gonna want to have to come back. You're gonna want to come back to that in a little bit. Anyways, what I always do with stamina is I always just keep repeatedly pressing the button to get more out of whatever stamina I already have. Like more distance out of the stamina that I already have. Oh, this area. I love this so much. Despite how convoluted it is and how dickish of a move it is on the battlefield. They set this up. There's blasting jelly right there. They set this up so that putting this rock down there blows up that blasting jelly and kills those bokoblins. Oh, unfortunately, you don't get to do that very much later in the game. This is the only area where you'll actually be able to get to do that. So in here we have a seared steak. That redundant explanation will come up every time you get a seared steak. Yeah, I don't know why they do that either. Oh, over there. Ah, crap. I want to see if I... Is that an arrow? Oh my god, it totally is! Over here we have... If I can get close enough to it. A summer-winged butterfly. This will make it so that you feel warm in rigid areas. Frigid areas. Yeah. You're probably going to want to get some of those, but honestly, I don't know how strong the warm potion will be from that. I'm gonna go around here. I'm just gonna sneak up around here. Nah. I'm gonna see if I can get this guy in one shot. If I don't, then I've already blown my cover. Nice! Haha! Now to go around this thing. You're gonna want to wait... Oh, right. Ran out of stamina. Go away. Go away. Yeah, you do get a bigger stamina wheel later in the game, and I'm so much more used to that than I am to this one thing. Oh my god. Oh, good, you do get more arrows. And a Boko bow. I'm gonna re-equip the Traveler's bow. And I'm going to equip this too. Because right here, we got a few more bokoblins that we have to fight. And here we have a blue bokoblin. Well, first of many deaths in the project. That spiked bokobo that the blue bokoblin was holding, that will do all but 1/4 of a heart of damage. So you're going to want to be really careful about that. How far back do I have to go? Okay, thank God. Because I remember the last time I remember the game autosaving was on top of the tower, was on top of the bell tower in the freaking Temple of Time. Thank God I only had to go back here. Oh, hey, I hit him in the head by mistake. Anyways, a better idea would just be to go up here. They won't be able to see you from this distance. Oh yeah, that's a treasure chest in there. The thing with purple eyes. You can't open up that treasure chest until you defeat all the enemies in that vicinity. Yeah, and once you defeat all the enemies in that vicinity, its eyes will turn yellow. And are you kidding me? No additional arrows? Screw you. Oh well. I'm not even gonna pick up the bow because it's so useless. He's over here. You're gonna want to keep your shield up. And here we go. I'm gonna attack him head on. Oh, by the way, if you time the dodge right, you'll be able to do what's called a flurry rush. A freaking. There we go. Nice! I didn't think I'd be able to do it a second time. Die. Hey, more arrows. Oh, by the way, there's a trick that you can use with arrows. Oh, thank you. If I can do it right. If you can get close enough to him, if his arrows land on your shield and you put your shield away, you'll be able to collect those arrows. I'm only going to do that with one more arrow, though. Oh, crap! That was a bad idea. You know what? Actually, no, it's not entirely his fault. It's mostly my fault. Yeah, that ending song has different keys depending on the key of the song that was currently playing when you defeat all the enemies. Yeah, I'm such a nerd for noticing that. Well, then again, I have a spiritual connection to music, so why wouldn't I be able to point that out? A spiritual connection to music and an asphyxiation for sound recognition. I guess I have my Asperger's syndrome to thank for that. Well, I definitely have my Asperger's syndrome to thank for that. Well, then again, I've been a musician since I was 6. Well, even before that, actually. Fire arrows! Okay, they're arrows of different elements that you get in the game. Fire arrows, ice arrows, the ones that you already know, shock arrows, which is a new type of arrow, and bomb arrows, which you can get. Which, unlike in Twilight Princess, you don't have to combine bombs to make other arrows. And as a new addition to this game, another new type of arrow in this game is an ancient arrow, but I'm going to be going over that much, much later in the game because you won't be able to get it until, like, at least a third of the way through the game. Well, a third of the way through the story. Well, depending on what... Well, actually, you have to go to a specific area to be able to get the first one, and I'm going to get over that. I'm going to go over that when we get over there. And I believe that is the last of what we need to take care of. Yeah, that's the last of what that's always what I take care of at this point in the game. Now that we're done with that, excuse me, stamina wheel runs out. Going over here, we are going to go inside of the area. Oh wow, that's a pretty thing in the sky. Honestly, I kind of hope I didn't spoil that, but oh well. Anyways, in here, put the Sheikah slate in the pedestal. I forgot! I can't believe that happened. Anyways, I like how Link examines it like, what is this thing? Oh well. Anyways, go in here. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. It's the only time in the game where it says please watch for falling rocks, by the way. Pretty. Pretty lights. I love that song. I don't care what anyone says. Well, I know despite how little of the soundtrack that this game has, I do like the music in this game. Great Plateau Tower. The first tower to activate in the entire game. Distilling local information. And yes, they meant distilling literally. Just watch. You got the map. This is the first download we've received onto our tablet. Well, I could say phone, but it's too big to be a phone, and you can't communicate with other people on that phone. Yeah, it's not a phone, it's a tablet.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Anyways, now that we're done with that, these two things are blocked off with rocks, so we have no choice but to go down this thing. And oh my god, we're high up. How am I gonna get down? Simple. This is kind of like a spiral staircase, only you can't go up. Well, technically you can by climbing this, but I never do that. I never climb this tower. Friggin' go down. There. Go down. And as soon as we touch the ground, we are greeted by the old man, who has a nice parasail or something. Well, actually, its official name is the paraglider. How another's just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? I heard a voice. You need not conceal the truth from me. Truth be told, I saw the whole thing from afar. I pressed B by mistake. Ha! Although I could not hear anything, I did see you react as if you heard something coming from the distance of the castle. Hit the nail on the head, did I? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I pressed B by mistake. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle? That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. I like how he's saying it as if he gets married or something. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death would be more certain, or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider? Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Unless that paraglider was a set of feathery wings. Okay, no, I'm just making an ass out of myself right now. Worry not, I'll happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Adventure log. Come, let me show you something. Anyway, technically you don't have to follow him, but I'm going to do that for the sake of the story. And mainly, well, we've already gone 50 minutes into the video, so, well, actually, we are going to be taking care of that area over there first, before we go over to where we are supposed to go next in the game. Do you see that structure there, the one shining with strange light? It began glowing the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. That was my toe, by the way. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider, a fair exchange, I believe. Yeah. Anyways, oh! More Hyrule Bass. I'm gonna get at least one more. There we go. Good. 6. Good. That's a good amount for my taste. Anyways, we're not going to go over there just yet. We're actually going to be taking care of that in the next video. So instead, we're going to be taking care of these assholes. Oh, wow, I can't believe I just called them that. And let me see if I can kill in one shot with this bow. Yay, I did! Hooray! Now they don't all have to come at me at once, even though I'd rather fight enemies head on. In this situation, I don't have enough health to do that. This spiked Boko Club I'm not gonna use just yet. Now I'm gonna fight you head on. Hey, another shield! Ow. That does a whole heart. Jeez. Ow. You know what? Why did I wait? Dude. Die. Even though you're not dead yet. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't mean to set that on fire. Yeah, you can set your wooden weapons on fire in this game. And that could be a blessing or a curse depending on where you are and what the situation is. Yeah, I should not have picked that up. Anyways, I'm actually going to break these open. Nah, not yet actually. Because there's another item that I want to get first before doing that. What's in here, actually? I forgot. I feel like it's gonna be good. Oh, another Traveler Sword. Nice. I'm not gonna use those right off the bat. Is there something else I want? There's something else I want to do first. Nothing in there. Okay, fine. Actually, we are going to be getting another woodcutter's axe before we finish up the plateau, so I shouldn't be too worried about this. We'll use that axe to... Oh, I'm getting a lot of arrows and apples. Well, the main thing here is that I'm getting arrows. Nice. I forgot how durable this thing is. I really should have gotten a strategy guide to show you how much durability these things have. But then again, I'm not that big on Breath of the Wild. Well, I would be that big on Breath of the Wild, only I don't have the patience to show every single little fact like I did in Okami. I only showed every single little thing you could do that I know that you can do in Okami, mainly because I just love that game too much. Heck, I'm even expecting an Okami teacup coming in the mail imported straight from Japan in like a couple of days. Actually, it should be coming in by tomorrow at the earliest. Yeah. Going in here, there's a lot of stuff you can get right off the bat. Ooh, Ancient Spring, nice. I hope there's something in this one. Oh, there is. Good Ancient Screw. I don't think... Oh, wow, you can't examine this one at all. Or can you? Oh, no, you can't. Good God. I was hoping you could get something out of that, but oh well. You can't. Anyways, now that we're done with all that, we're going to be heading over to that area over there, which is actually called a shrine. Yes, that's literally a shrine. And I kicked my mic stand by mistake. If we head over there, this is going to be the introduction of, like, shrines. There are 120 shrines in the game. Only the first 4 are required to beat the game, though. The other ones will give you... These ones... Well, I'll tell you what happens when you get them. Ooh! Frogs. These frogs are tireless frogs. It's the first types of frogs you'll find in the game. Oh! Chest! This is an X chest. Ooh, ruby. An X chest. These chests only appear once you have downloaded the DLC expansion pass, which I've already done a long time ago. Yeah. And Sheikah Slate confirmed. Travel gate registered to the map. Yeah, once you open a shrine, you'll be able to warp to it automatically. Access granted. You're going to want to get as many shrines as you want, not just because of the map, but also because you got a lot of stuff inside of it. Inside of these chests. Every single shrine has at least one treasure chest you can open up. No exceptions. Some of them have a lot of them have more than one chest, depending on how big they are, but there's always at least one chest that you can get in each shrine. Okay, I hope I cut that out. I probably did. The Oman Ao Shrine. And you distill a rune onto here. Runes are an extra powers that you get in the game. You get them all before you leave the Great Plateau. This one is called Magnesis. I'm going to let you know this before you get it, because this one is probably the most useful in the entire game. Magnesis. Manipulate metal objects using magnetism. Yeah, you magnetize objects and move them around. This will help you get a lot of other chests in the game. It's also good for using puzzles in much later shrines. As you can see right there, you manipulate metal objects. Yes, chests. Yeah, it'll be good for getting chests out of the ground, and there are a lot of chests that you're gonna need to use this rune to get. Ooh. Oh, there it is. Actually, no. I don't think you even need that one. Getting this one. Yeah, this one is all you need, I believe. Oh, it's the introduction of a Guardian Scout. I should not be getting that one out.
Anyways, these things only have 13 HP, so you'll be able to take them down with like 4 shots. They have the same amount of HP as a bokoblin, as a regular bokoblin. I believe... Oh, it's chest height. Wow. Over here, there's a chest over there you can get with magnesis. And this puzzle requires you to move this one over to here. Yeah, the puzzles in this game are a lot more complicated than what you're seeing right now. This is just the beginning. This is the beginning of the shrines. This is just the first shrine out of 120. We are going to be getting all 120 shrines in the game, but we're not going to be getting them all at once. We're going to be spreading them out with the amount of story that we have over here. Like, for example, before we get to the... Yeah, this first arc is just the Great Plateau. After getting the Great Plateau, we're going to be getting 16 shrines before completing the first arc of the story. Examine. Now, I love how this looks. Link touches that. Bing! I love how that looks. I can never get tired of that.
You've proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Alman Al, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk blessed with the sight of goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb.
This spirit orb is the item that you collect in every dungeon. You collect 4 of them to increase your stamina wheel, or collect 4 of them to get an extra heart container. These are basically the substitute for pieces of heart in this game, because in this game, there are no pieces of heart. Another reason why this is the black sheep of the series. No pieces of heart in a Zelda game? The world has gone mad! Okay, no. Okay, that was a terrible joke, but oh well. Then again, I always make terrible jokes, so... my social awkwardness just provokes me to make terrible jokes that not a lot of people can understand. Anyways, now that we're done with that, he dies. Yeah, this monk is ancient, you could say. Now that we're done with that, I'm gonna end this video off like right around here, so.
It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done.
How did you know? Clairvoyance! Oh, or perhaps something similar. Yeah, like the clairvoyance I had in Twilight Princess.
As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps it is not true for everyone. Ho ho.
Well, it is true for me because I can see stuff like that as well.
The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry in your hip there. What do you mean? It has been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring the treasures from each of those shrines and I'll give you that paraglider. So I need more now? I said treasure, but I never said there would only be 1 treasure.
Heh, fair enough.
Whether it is 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself? Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding those shrines. It's always best to survey the land by looking around from a high place. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Are you joking? Oh, I'm afraid not, but do not worry. I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Oh yeah, I forgot you can move your camera in NPC dialogue. It's like Skyrim. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke from, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such.
Well, we're actually going to be doing that. Now,
Hey, freaking... Oh, wrong button. Anyways, we're gonna be going straight to the tower. Oh, Hero's Path mode. That is a DLC thing. You could just basically... You basically just see where you've gone. You can basically see where you've gone in your adventure. Honestly, I do not find this very helpful. Even though it is really cool, this is only a DLC thing. Anyways, we're going to be going to the tower, and we're going to be ending the video off there. Now, on the way over to the tower, I should mention that the Sheikah tribe is not based off of the Moon tribe in Okami, but it's based off the same thing in mythology that the Moon tribe is based off of. Oh, by the way, they gives you... I forgot to mention these give you hints. The loading screens give you hints in this game, so yeah, it's not entirely useless. It's kind of like in Kirby Star Allies. Well, Star Allies got that idea from this game. Oh, how did you get up here? I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with it all the way. How did you... Oh, leave an old man his secrets. Now then, when did you join me up here so you can use this as a vantage point to search for shrines? Yeah, the scope that he's telling us is basically first-person view. And what he's telling us right there is that you can use that to find vantage points. Press the right control stick, and you can press the A button to mark pins on the map. What we're going to be marking are the locations of the next 3 shrines, even though I already know where they are off the top of my head. Yeah, again, I played this game way too many times. Okay, the last one is right there. Anyways, now that we're done with that, I think we're going to end this video off here. So next time on Breath of the Wild, we are going to travel to that shrine over there and go explore this area over there. See you guys then.